Hello, this is Stephanie from IPassTheCMAExam.com. Let's take a look at how much U.S. accountants earn by education level, job nature, size of the corporations they work for, and the industry they are in. All dollar amount in U.S. dollars. Profile of a typical U.S. accountant. This analysis is based on the 2015 survey conducted by the IMA on its members. Most of them are either CMAs or those aspiring to be one. I suspect the salary level of this group is slightly higher than the average accountant in the US. The median age of respondents is 47. Around 2/3 are men. Practically, all of them have bachelor degree and half of them have advanced degrees. They have been working in the field for 20 years, 10 years with current employer, and 6 years in the current position. Around 80% are married, 2/3 have their spouse working outside of their home, and 57% are parents. In terms of professional qualification, 58% are CMAs, 28% are CPAs, and 7% are CGMAs. 73% of respondents have at least one certification. U.S. accounting salary trend from 2011 to 2015. The median salary in 2015 was $102,000, and that for total compensation, that is, salary plus benefits, was $120,000. This is a very high-level figure that may not have much meaning to us, but we'll see, in a macro perspective, how overall U.S. accountant salary is crawling up at a CAGR of 1.4%, and for compensation at a slightly higher rate of 2.9%. Additional compensation. Around 63% and 20% of respondents receive bonus and profit sharing respectively, with a few percentage point more getting overtime and other benefits. Altogether, 87% of respondents got some sort of compensation in addition to salary. On average, they got $16,000 more. Premium from professional certification. There is a clear positive correlation between accounting certifications and salary. The 2015 data shows salary for someone without certification at $97,000 versus the CPAs at $126,000, CMAs at $127,000, and the ones with dual certifications at $141,000. We can further break down the data by age. From this chart, you'll see the impact from certification is apparent in all age group. The upward trend for CPAs are more sporadic, possibly due to smaller sample size. The premium for CMA shows a more consistent increase with age advancement, possibly because the pay for senior finance professionals, such as strategic planning directors, controllers, and CFOs, are much higher than regular corporate accountants. Impact on accounting salary from education. Accountant salary is also higher for those with advanced education. Those with master's degree have, on average, a 14% premium in basic salary and 17% premium in total compensation. Those with PhDs have even higher salary range. Most doctoral degree holders work in academia. As you'll see from a later chart, universities and education sector offer higher than average pay to accountants. We also have another post on how accounting professors are in high demand. Accounting salary and compensation by company size. I find this chart quite interesting. It is not surprising that smaller companies pay less, but the companies with less than 10 actually pay at a level similar to the medium-sized companies. This trend has been consistent in the last few years. I can imagine how many of these smallest companies are local CPA firms or sole proprietors, and they are able to earn more on a per capita basis. By job function. Lastly, on job function, general management, IT, and education consistently rank among the top. Specialized functions typically pay more. For example, salary of IT auditors are higher than that of a general internal auditors. As shown in this chart, generalist positions, such as general accounting, rank lower than those with a more specialized role, such as budgeting and planning and internal audit. Cost accounting and government accounting are ranked at the lower end every year. The outlier this time is taxation. I've seen tax experts ranking very high before. This may be due to a smaller sample size this year. What does this mean to you? Two obvious observations. Education and relevant professional qualification bumps up your salary. Down the road, it is also a good idea to go for a niche within accounting. Specialization leads to better pay. Same case for specializing in an industry. The size and structure of the company you work for has some impact on your potential compensation as well. I hope you find this video on US accounting salary helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a note in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.